So I'm recording drums today in my living room, and I always get really stressed at this point because I've got all the other recordings, everyone's sounding amazing, and I just really hope that I don't f*** it up. What I love about these remote recordings though is it really is about making do with what you've got, and I think you can kind of get a bit stuck, or you hit a brick wall when you think, oh, I don't have the right equipment, or I don't have good enough microphones and stuff. So I'll just introduce you to like my setup, which is really basic. All I've got is a condenser mic here, which is a AKG C214, and then I've got another condenser mic on the bass drum just to give it a bit of punch, and that's just a really cheap SE X1. But again, I think it sounds great. I mean, last year I was just using one mic in front of the drums, and I've learnt a bit more about miking up the drums, and obviously it'd be great to have drum mics, you know, a microphone on each drum, but it's not the end of the world if I don't have that. And I know that the recordings we're doing are really great with what we've got. Some people are still just using their phones to capture their audio and video, and it's fine. When it's all blended together, it sounds great. I don't know, I can't stress enough how important it is to just use what you've got. I mean, this drum kit even, I've had since 2008, I think, or 2009, and there's bits missing. You know, it's in a really bad kind of way, but it still sounds great, and I don't need to get a new drum kit. I don't need, you know, the best equipment. This'll be fine, it'll sound great. So with cameras, I'm going to have two cameras set up. I thought it'd be cool to have like a over-the-top drum shot for this one, just to show kind of what's going on. And then I've got one out the front looking at me as well. I kind of move my studio setup into the living room. This is the biggest room I've got for setting the drums up. So I've just brought my laptop in, my interface, some in-ears for hearing the rest of the guys. And yeah, luckily my neighbours are a big fan of what we do, so they don't mind me beating the drums for hours on end. So once I've got the drum track in, I'm going to send the kind of a rough mix to Sam, who's recording the bass. I just think it's important with this arrangement that he can hear what I'm doing on the drums rather than playing along to the MIDI. Obviously in an ideal world, each person that records, I would get the file, put it into Logic, bounce a new version, send it to the next player so that people can hear other players, but it's just not practical, and the guys are used to playing to my MIDI versions of the arrangement anyway, so it's nice to be able to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and once Sam has done his bass recording, I should have everything and we'll be able to start mixing. Stay safe, speak to you soon. See you later.